Scout leaders, it's a brand new year. Happy New Year, wherever you are celebrating around the world. Happy New Year, and I hope that this year is going to be a better one for you, whether you get those badges, whether you get those permits, whatever you're doing. Maybe you're even giving away the massive Chief Scout Gold, Bronze, Silver, Gold Award. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have a brilliant new year. But a new year, a new term means new young people coming into our section, and it can be a real panic attack, even for people like myself. I suffer with anxiety. Going into a new room, a new face, not knowing everyone gives me a bit of a, just start worrying, panicking, heavy breathing. And that's me as an adult, and I know what's happening. But as a young person, if they're having those panic attacks, they're nervous going to Beavers for the first time. They open the Scout Hut door and there's 20 Beavers all running around, all wearing these blue ninja tops, all having fun, and you have no idea what's going on. Maybe you're there as Cub Scouts, even explorers, and you don't know anyone. You've just moved to the village. You don't know anyone at school. It can be really tough starting a scout troop for the very first time. So I thought, you know what, how can we encourage those young people to get in? What kind of things can we do to keep it all nice, keep those anxiety levels down? So here's my top tips on how to start the new year with new young people. You could play icebreaker games. For me, I don't like icebreaker games. I find it unnerving. And that's the whole point of icebreakers, isn't it? Is to get to know people and going up to and asking, hey, what's your name? Tell me a fascinating fact about yourself. And then you have to go and find someone else and then you announce it to the room. That kind of thing I absolutely hate. But some people really enjoy that. But something I do, I don't know what I call, let's call it the lineup game. What I do, I get the scouts to make a line from here to here in the scout hall. And this here is you make a question. So for instance, the last time you ate ice cream. So if you just ate it before coming from scouts, stand at this side of the hall. And if you've never eaten ice cream at all, you stand the opposite end. And then the scouts have got to work out whether they ate it an hour ago, so they would stand here, a day ago would be here, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, and it goes on like that. And you can get them just communicating. So they're not opening up, telling facts about themselves. It's just them talking to each other. Other things we've done shoe size. So if you're the biggest, you would stand maybe this end, jazz it up a bit. And if you've got the smallest feet, do it that end. You could do it without talking, so they've got to kind of lip read or use fingers or something like that, so they don't have to talk. A bit of a fun game just to get everyone introducing to themselves. Now, another game you could play, I don't know what this one's called either, but I call it the partner game. So you've got to find your partner, okay? So the leaders have made a whole load of post-it notes with characters or famous people, and you each get one. You don't know who is on that. You stick it to your forehead. Then you've got to go around asking questions to the other people in your section. So you can't say, tell me who this is. You've got to ask a question. So maybe for this character here, Mickey Mouse, you would say, is he a human? No. Is he a cartoon character? Yes, cartoon. And then let's start going down. Is he yellow? No, he's not Bart Simpson. Is he an animal? Yes. Da, 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 da. So you've worked out that you're is Mickey Mouse, okay? You got to go around the hall trying to find out the partner of Mickey Mouse. So it obviously would be Minnie Mouse. Maybe you could have Bart Simpson, you're looking for Homer Simpson. Maybe you could have tea, you're looking for coffee, that kind of thing. So it's another introduction talking game. Some other games you could play is Spaghetti Challenge, the spaghetti marshmallows, who could build the tallest tower. You could make the newspaper tower, give them a roll of newspaper. Who can make the biggest Eiffel Tower? How about the balloon game where you give them 10 balloons and they've got to make a comfortable chair to take the weight of the patrol leader who's got to sit on it for the longest, 30 seconds or something like that. Those are some games that you can just have to start the night rather than it all being really scary, because, you might have a whole patrol, a whole cub pack beaver colony that's been there for a whole term. They all know each other, and then they have a new young person walking in and having no idea what's going on. So if we can play some generic games that you don't need to know the rules and stuff, that would just make everyone feel welcome and more open. I do that at the beginning, and I have go off and have a change your top, have a quick drink or whatever. Then we do a part 2. So we're looking ahead of what's happening in Scouts. So we're going to teach about flag break, the quick purpose of that, just a quick 30 seconds brief. How do we do the flag break? How do we fall in? What's the point of falling in? Maybe you might have to recap how to roll a necker. They might not even know how to roll a necker if they're brand new But then if you've got my scouts who've been there for 2 terms and they still don't know how to do it. So just a little refresher on how to make this and making sure that the woggle is the right way up. Having a woggle the wrong way is just, You could also run a night about code of conduct. So it's an agreement that the young person signs and the leader. So they agree to turn up on time. They agree to wear uniform, just stuff like that. And the leader agrees to do it as well. So kind of maybe, what else do we do? No, we don't do this in my scout. We have done it when we had a problem with phones. Maybe that's more explorers. I don't know, that you don't get your phone out or put it in the phone box or something like that. So it's an agreement that the young people write themselves rather than the leaders. So we do a code of conduct night. Going to look over the term, what badges we're going to cover, and what camps. Maybe we've got a freezer camp come up, we've got a week summer camp, and in the autumn we've got a back to basics. Just to tease those little people and show them what they're doing. And maybe you're doing a visit to the fire station, just to show those young people, this is what we're going to be doing at Scouts, but this is what we expect from you guys as well. You give 100%, me as a leader, I'll give you 110%. That's what I do on my beginning of term, to welcome new people in when they join my scout troop. And they see all the scouts falling in, standing there, they have no idea what's going on. Just give them a brief, maybe take them to one side, or getting a young leader to stand next to them and they talk them through as well. So, Scout leaders, that's my tips on how to welcome new people into your section. Have I missed something? Am I doing something wrong? Have you got a better top tip on how to engage those young people coming into the Scout Hall for the first time? Comment below. I'd love to know what you do to welcome new people in your section. Scout leaders, thank you very much for joining me here on 2023. Have a great new term. I'll see you next time here on Big Man Awards. Don't forget, watch this one here. It's all about how to be a better scout leader. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.